Hey watch friends, like the classic song, the weather outside today really is frightful, but I'm confident this unboxing is going to be delightful. That being said, I'm really feeling like a kid on Christmas here, so hence the intro theming, as well as we're going with a nice Christmas theme knife here. But we're going to be taking a look at the all-new Zelos Starfighter. This is one I'm personally really excited for. This is kind of a follow-up. They have previously the Skyraider, which we've featured on the channel. That one's an awesome watch as well, but I'm really excited to check out this Starfighter. I think it's a great looking watch. It's something completely new and I think really checks a lot of boxes for many people. I will note up front, this one is going to be a pricier one, and I don't yet have all the details. I'm actually recording this as of before any of the details are out there for the overall watch. Man, this one's really stuck down in there. All right, thanks for bearing with me. Get that thrown to the side. Now this is actually, this is adding to the excitement. This is all new Zelos packaging that this one's going to be coming in. So let's crack this open here. Okay, so in the past we always had kind of the slipcover and the fold over for that. This is really what we're getting to though. Let's set that aside. Oh man, look at this. This thing is sweet. So this is like a brushed aluminum. It's like an extruded aluminum here. Let's check out different angles for that. So instead of the wooden boxes they've been using for quite some time, initially they had the wooden boxes with the rolls, and they've had variations of that. Then they did more recently the pouch kind of case. For this one, you can see here, you've got like a brushed raw finish on the side. This one, in pictures, this looked more of a black. In person, it's very much a gunmetal. I don't like whatever's rattling around inside there. Hopefully nothing's getting banged up. But this is really, really slick. I've never seen a case like this. Okay, so it looks like it was just the warranty card. All right, so here we go. We've got that right off the bat. This looked like it broke free for that. Hopefully it didn't ding anything up, because this is the metal warranty card here from Zelos in typical fashion. So this is the same style there. Here, I'm just not going to fiddle with that. Let's set that aside and get to what we're trying to. Okay, so first, let's check out. We've got like a felt liner here on the top. Looks like there's a little pouch for the warranty cards and those kind of things in there, though hopefully they'll secure that a little better so it's not rattling around. As you can see inside, this is actually designed to be, not only is it a very hard case, but it's designed to accommodate 3 watches, as well as like a tool or extra strap or whatever you want to carry there. So that's a pretty nice touch. But let's check out which version we have here. Oh man, this is exciting. All right, so here we go. This is a first look at the all-new Starfighter. Let's get that peeled open. Oh, wow. So it looks like we've got the meteorite going on here. Or actually this, no, you know what? This, I think, is the Spitfire version of this one. So there's going to be several different colorways that are available. There's 2 that look relatively similar to this. There's this one that we're looking at today, which is the Spitfire. So this is actually a piece of plane. This was coincidentally recently featured on the Skyraider. So we've gotten a look at this style before, but then there's another version with a similar color scheme to it. You can tell the difference primarily by these hands. You can see the hands on this one are black, whereas the other version is going to be a gray meteorite, and it actually has blue meteorite subdials and blue hardware for that. That's what I thought this was at first. This, I believe, is the same one that actually Jody of Just One More Watch got in this version also from pics that I've seen here. Let's check this out. All right, so we've got the case size on this is going to be coming in at 41 millimeters. Of course, I'll throw all this on calipers and everything, but from their stated specs, 41 millimeters. There's looking at the overall thickness. You can see they went with an ETA 2894, I believe, on this one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if it says on the back there. Yeah, an ETA 2894. You can see it right there at the top. So what that allowed them to do, instead of going with the 7750, as has been on like the ZX and some other models, that really allowed them to slim this down. And check out those lugs. Oh man, that looks so sick. The way this comes down, so instead of having a straight drop cut for this, I don't know if you can see that, but that actually kind of cuts up and in, so it gives it an extremely unique look to that. And I mean, that mid case, the actual line that's coming through there, that is just insanely thin through that. One of the thinnest I've ever seen on a watch. And of course, part of that's an illusion because of the way they did the undercut up into there. And you can see it is just that. It's kind of chops in at an angle and gives you an undercut. And then at the top, they've got a pronounced chamfer cut with a polished edge there. So that really slims this out a lot. I know a lot of people have talked about the lugs, or I'm sorry, the end links rather, on this one. So here it is. This is on my 6.5-inch wrist. and this will give you a better idea as far as fitment for it. We'll of course get the full measurements on the calipers, but this really, I mean, it fits nicely on the wrist here. For that, I'm not complaining about that, as far as I know people were concerned about this having male end links, and they look kind of large in pictures. And I will say they're not small, but if you look, they just come right to the end of the lugs, have a cut, and then have an almost straight drop down. So while this doesn't have a female end link, it does have the drop kind of like a female end link would, while still accommodating this overall aesthetic. You can see there's polished inserts going all the way down the bracelet, so you've got nice brushing, you've got polished exterior and polished inserts, which almost, depending on the way the light's hitting it, gives it a look like that's kind of a cutout in there to where it's a skeletonized bracelet look, so that which is slick. For the clasp here, you've got, as you can see, the brush clasp. This is the newer style clasp where it has the full brush finish on that, which I like. And then additionally, it is the toolless micro adjustment, so you can just pull that in, and you can actually do that on the fly without any tools for your micro, which is an awesome touch. Already saw here, you've got the quick release spring bars. Let's check out that back. Oh man, look at that custom rotor and that beautiful movement. Really, really slick there. Price-wise on this one, I started to mention, these I believe are starting at around $1,500, though like I said, as of time of recording, all the info isn't out yet. Let's go ahead and actually get this one. Is it moving yet? Yeah, so we've got the sub dial there. You can see this is going to be your primary second, and then you have, of course, your hour hands, and then the chronograph function. Let's get that started. Check out that action. Oh yeah, that's a nice smooth sweep going on that. Let's go ahead and try to stop this. Oh, that snap with both of these, especially with engaging with starting the chrono. Let me see if I can get that click. I'm not sure if you can hear that or not, but man, is that a pronounced snap to that. I've never felt one that's that stiff and that positive of an engagement. When I say stiff, I don't mean hard to depress. It's just a very, very positive click to that. There's absolutely no questioning whether you fully press that or not. This one definitely lets you know. Then you've got, of course, the date here at 6 o'clock. Let's get some better looks at that dial. So these, because this is a true raw airplane type of finish here, every one of these is going to be completely unique. So this is just a one-on-one. Like you can see right there at, in from the 1 o'clock position, you can see this actually has kind of a divot taken out of that. You can see pronounced scratches all the way around, some discolorations. They do clean up basically the patina on there, but leave kind of the raw form just like they would with Meteorite, which this is my first time seeing one of these Spitfires in person. This thing's really, really nice looking. I like it a lot. It's on picture, or in camera rather, on camera. Hey, I can't even talk with excitement for this one. On camera, I don't really think it captures what you see here in person, even in this studio lighting. And for the full review, which will be coming, I'll get this in outdoor footage, get you close-ups, those kind of things as well, so we will get a better look at this. But on camera, you can't really make out all of the details that you can see in person. It just has a lot more luster, a lot more feel to it. So this is one, as you can, I'm sure, tell, and as has been clear throughout the entirety of this video, this is one I'm excited about. It has a little bit of like the Omega Speedmaster kind of feel to this as far as the overall aesthetic, though obviously with a very unique Zelos touch and twist. For it, it has the overall design, especially around like these end links in the bracelet. These are very uniquely Zelos for this piece. I haven't seen anything that I can recall that have been quite like this. So I'm looking forward to spending some time getting to know this one more in preparation for the full review, getting this on wrist, getting you all some better footage. But I hope that this has been helpful for you as kind of a quick first look for that. Checking this out, so it does not seem like this has a screw down crown on that. So I think I'm winding that up there, but I'll check that out further. Let's see. Yeah, so that actually pops free. So this being a pilot style and having, of course, like the Flieger touches, and we'll do a comparison with the Skyraider and the other ones in there. I'll pop in a couple of those in the full review. But this stays true to that. Let's see. I know the question came up of water resistance. I believe it said back here, if I'm not mistaken, it's 50 meters. Yeah, we've got 50 meters right on the back there. You can see at the top, if I can get that to pan over. Yeah, so there's 50 meters, and then there's the rest of the info. And then as far as I know, people always ask, for this particular colorway, this one, it looks like, is one of only 50 that are going to be available. So hopefully this gives you some answers to some of the questions that I know the Zelos fans are always looking for out there, and gives you a nice little teaser for the full review. Obviously, I'll have more impressions and more detail on everything, plus, of course, the full specs and info. I'll pop up the other colorways, all those kind of good things. So do stay tuned for the full review. I hope that this has been enjoyable for you, as it has been for me in checking this out for a first look. But thanks for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. Most importantly, if you haven't done so already, greatly appreciate it and tremendously helps out the channel if you can hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.